Hello, this is Lake83. How are we doing? Welcome to episode number 4 of the Celtic Road to European Cup on FIFA 16 career mode. Now, from where we left you before, obviously the last episode was just a little preview episode, just a kind of update for the end of the pre-season tournament, the next kind of transfers that I wanted to do and what have you. Now we're ready to kick off the season. Now, before we get into the first game, I just kind of bring the squad up to date. We've made a couple of transfers, so we put in a bid for Sean Morrison of Cardiff City. We put in for Jake Cooper of Reading. We put in for Dwight Gale, which is probably going to be our most expensive signing. Hopefully he can sign for ourselves from Crystal Palace. We have brought in Abdoulaye Toure from FC Nantes. And we have also brought in Sean Morrison. We managed to bring in Sean Morrison as well. So we've been able to do a little bit of Sean Morrison was the one from Cardiff City, sorry. So we've been able to do a little bit of business. So and hopefully there's another couple we can get over the line as well. Now the starting 11 is still going to be the same. We've got Craig Gordon in goals, we've got Yanko, Duffy, Boyata and Izagiri as our back four. Then we've got Beaton and Brown holding midfielders. Attacking mids are Johansson and Mackay-Steven, and then up front Lee Griffiths and Nadir Chifchi. Put Toure right onto the substitute bench. He'll go on there with Bally, Tierney, Morrison, Armstrong, Odegaard and Emnes as well. These players that I've kind of got just now are definitely kind of what I want to have, a decent kind of all-round kind of base squad where I've got enough people to fall back on. Kieran, as you may remember from the last episode, was 51. He's now a 52 rating thanks to his bit of training, so he's definitely got a lot of potential. I think you can get him up to 70 odds through his training, so I'm definitely going to keep doing the training circuits on him. We've brought in Zanayo as well. He came from Toulouse. He is a decent looking striker we've got as well for decent potential. He's young as well, which is great. So we're definitely kind of building a team for the future as well as that. Unfortunately, we've not got rid of any more players at the moment. We've still got obviously Ambrose, Stokes and Mulgrew and the youth players all hoping to kind of not necessarily get rid of them all, but some of them hopefully can get transferred out, and then some of them will obviously stay with the club and go out and loan and what have you. So we're ready to get into the first game of the season, and that is away to Hearts. I've done all the training development I can do just now. I've done that with Tom Rogic, Kieran Tierney, Jozo Sinovic, Gary Mackay-Steven, Nadir Chifchi and Tom Rogic. It's repeating myself. Done all the training I can do with those 5 players just now. We'll keep doing that every week. Expect to have Kieran in every week. Kieran Tierney will definitely be getting trained every week, and then we'll kind of change it. We'll rotate it every now and again with some of the new guys that we've got as well. So let's get into the first game. As usual, we'll kind of chop it up into as many highlights as I can put it into. I'll try and make it as relevant as possible, and we'll see how we go from there. So got the starting 11 ready. We'll jump into the game and we'll see how we go on.
And now the shot, and it's in for the goal. Well, I don't go that far from my holidays, and he scored from that distance. It's an incredible strike.
Okay, so that's the end of the game. In a game of very few chances, managed to run out and get a 1-0 victory in our first game of the season. Unfortunately, Stefan Johansson gets sent off for 2 yellow cards. 2 stupid yellow cards, to be fair. So we've got him lost for the next game. But these things happen, so that's not too bad. The centre attacking mids is a position that we've got enough cover on anyway, so we should be okay for the next game. It's not really going to be too much of a problem. So he's gone out for a 1-match ban. Now looking at the details here, Jake Cooper has accepted our deal for him, so that's another centre back in. So there's plenty of cover for his position, so that's another signing done, which is ideal. So it's just really Dwight Gale that we need to obviously get through the door. Now I'm just going to put some other players into this, into the training situation here. I've just been putting them all on medium. I don't really know how much of a difference it's going to make, but we'll put them in for medium anyway, and see what happens, and basically go from there. Now, in regards of these episodes, I'll probably do 3 games in this episode if I can, and we'll see how we go on, and we'll go from there. So let's just get these trainings sorted out just now. 2 more to put in. I'm definitely going to put, as I say, Kieran Tierney's going to be in all the time because he has got a lot of potential in the game, so I'm keeping him in there as well. And then the final player I will put in will probably be let's have a look here. We'll put Martin Odegaard in, even though he's not our player. We'll just put him in anyway, and we'll see if he can do anything. So just simulate all of these, and we'll see how they get on. Okay, none of them shining too great. Kieran getting a B and Martin Odegaard getting a B as well. A C for Zanayo and D and D for Cooper and Tuori. So that's not too bad. It keeps them on their toes, and I think if I do that, as I say every so often with each of the players, it will keep them going okay. Okay. Offer declined from Dwight Gale, which is unfortunate. Doesn't want to relocate, but he may be persuaded, which means he wants a little bit more money. Now, I'm aware I'm over the transfer, I'm over my remaining wage budget, but that will be okay. I'm hoping they can stretch that a little bit extra just to get Dwight Gale over the line. If not, then it's no big loss, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully by getting rid of Charlie Mulgrew, that will do not a problem. So we've got 400,000 from Birmingham City. I'm going to accept that. Accept and submit. That will free up some of the wages as well from his sale if he goes. So that should put the Dwight Gale situation into a bit okay. Get scout update from Russia. I'm not really interested in that because I've got all the players I want to go. And now we're going to go into the match against Partick Thistle. So let's fix up the squad. We need to get Stefan Johansson out of there. I'll put Stuart Armstrong in as a starting place for him, and we'll put I think we'll put young Tom Rogic on the bench in his place, and we'll see how that goes. It's not a too bad looking start. We'll see how they go, and it's as I say, kind of strong enough. So it should be strong enough, okay, for the league. But it's obviously going to struggle in Europe, this squad, but we'll see how it goes. But this is, we'll get into game number 2 again. I'll just add on the goals if there is any, and we'll see how it goes from then onwards.
Nice idea with the through ball. Didn't come off though. Referee's pointed straight to the spot. Penalty given. The penalty, I think it was clear-cut, and the fact that the referee's not booked anyone, is that a bit lenient?
Maybe, but on the plus side, I think he's showing a bit of common sense. The penalty, I feel, is punishment enough.
Good penalty. Great change of direction. He can hit it here, and he scores spectacularly. In truth, Alan, this is what we expected. The dominant side, and they're showing that on the scoreline.
Yeah, we don't always get... Isn't a small figure, but loads of potential with this lad.
It's a quick break. Goes for goal! That's a brilliant goal, well taken.
He's just shaped his body there beautifully to stroke it into the bottom left.
Decent block. And shoots! 3 of the best. He's made them pay. And that completes a wonderful hat-trick. What a day he's having. 3 goals now.
He's been a thorn in the side of the opposition.
He can hit it here. Oh, they'll get some pride from this. They have scored here.
Okay, so that's the end of the game number 2, and we've managed to get a 4-1 victory against Partick Thistle. Lee Griffiths picking up a hat-trick and man of the match, and he played actually really well in that game. So, decent start, unbeaten for the first 2 games. And we're making decent progress. It's not too bad. It's not been too much difficulty, which is good. So let's have a look and see what's going on now with our team. So Stefan Johansson's obviously back after his 1-match ban. Dwight Gale, because again he's not looking to move because he's happy where he is. But let's have we'll have another try and we'll see if we can give him, and I know it's a lot of money, but he is a very, very talented striker. So I'm going to go in with a 20% goal bonus, 24 grand a week. We'll put him on for 4 years and we'll put him in as being a sporadic first team player. We'll see if that makes any difference to him. Put him, yes, sporadic first team player. Put him in as that, because he probably will get in ahead of the strikers that we've got just now. So we'll wait and see how it goes. And Charlie Mulgrew is off. He's away to Birmingham City. So that's not too bad. That's, at least we've freed up that little bit of money as well. So looking half decent just now. I'm going to forward the time on to the Motherwell game. But I think I've rambled on enough. I just want to see how I get this time-wise and see how we go. Dwight Gale again, I don't think he's going to be interested. It's going to be a big ask to get him to come up to Scotland as he is playing in the Barclays Premier League. We'll have, I don't really want to go in, I went in with 24 the last time. We'll give him 28 grand because I don't want to make him one of the highest paid guys. I put him in as a squad rotation player this time and we'll see if that makes any difference. 28 grand and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the board will give me the 4 grand to make up the wages on that one, but we'll see how it goes. So the next game's obviously against Motherwell. This episode is probably going to work out to be quite long. I don't want to make these ramble on too much, so I'll end it at 2 games. We'll see how it goes. I've got a wee bit of, I'm doing this live at the end before I edit the other stuff, so see how it works out time wise. If it's 2 games, then it's 2 games, and that's how we'll go with it, and we'll go with the flow and see how it works out. But hopefully you enjoy this, hopefully it works out for you. If it does, then smash a like, subscribe if you don't already, and I'll catch you in the next upload.